when you came out to your parents, were they upset when you told them you liked guys?
I knew this question was coming. Okay. Well, they weren't upset, but it was kind of I guess in the beginning I can say that they were disappointed because they didn't understand. Now everything's great, and it's been a while, and we've talked about things, and I introduced them to Tanner, and I've talked to them about my work with HRC and everything and why it's so important. And so now there's definitely a base understanding, and they're a lot more accepting of everything. But in the beginning, I think that, I gave them a letter. I wrote a 5-page letter. It basically laid out everything. I said, hey, Mom and Dad, I've been struggling with this for a while, and I could really use your help, and I want to include you in every part of my life, and I still love you guys. This doesn't change anything. I'm still the same person I was. I still like sports, and I still suck at matching my clothes and fashion, and I just wanted to, make it clear to them that I'm not going to change to fit a gay stereotype or a bi stereotype or anything just because I'm coming out to them. So it was this huge letter. I let them read it, and I just basically sat there while they read it. My mom started crying, and I looked at them and I said, so do you guys have any questions? And my dad started off with, are you sure it's not a phase? How do you know? And I explained it to him. I said, hey, Dad, do you look twice if you see a Victoria's Secret commercial on the TV? And he said, yeah. And I said, yeah, so do I. That's cool. And he goes, then what's the problem? And I said, well, because I also drew a little bit when I see the Calvin Klein commercial. That's just how I was hardwired. It's been that way for a while. I've been fighting it for a while. And I'm sorry, but it's not going anywhere. And after I kind of made it clear to him that I put a lot of thought into this, then he was okay with it. And my mom basically just asked if I was still going to have grandkids. That's all she's concerned about. She started crying, and she said, you know what, Mike, you're such a good son, and you get straight A's, and you did sports and all this great stuff, and now you're telling me this, and I'm kind of disappointed. And I said, well, Mom, I'm sorry, but it's not going to change. And then she said, so are you still having grandkids? And I said, yes, I'm still having kids. I'm still having you'll still get grandkids, and everything it'll be all hunky dory after that. So
do you have any siblings?
I'm sorry?
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a brother and a sister.
All right, we only have about 4 minutes left of this interview, and I like to play a game with each of my guests because I have people from Big Brother and different TV shows like that. And this one is called How Well Do You Know Your Roommates? And I've taken quotes people have said about them, MTV has said about them and stuff, and I want you to see who these people are. Okay? MTV describes him as the annoying little brother that you love to hate, but secretly love. Who is that?
That'd be Andrew.
She looks, hang on. Does not find the prospect of a salaried office job appealing.
Wait, what?
She does not find the prospect of a salaried office job appealing.
That'd probably be either Emily or Erica.
Nope, none of them.
Oh, really? Are these all from my cast?
Yes.
Okay, well then, Callie?
Nope.
It's Ashley? Really?
Yep.
Huh, well, that sucks.
MTV describes this person as a free spirit.
That's Emily. Definitely Emily.
No.
No. Emily is the free spirit of the house. That's the incorrect quote.
She describes her. It was Callie, by the way.
Okay. But Emily, again and again, you'll see she's definitely the free spirit. She has "Let Me Fly" tattooed on the back of her neck. She says that she's a free bird. She doesn't want to be tied down. So that's kind of her theme.
This person has described herself as an athletic tomboy who's forced to transition to a more spectacular life.
Is that Emily?
Yep, that one's Emily.
Okay.
Her lingering need for affection is evident in her relationship with her boyfriend.
That's Erica. I bet my life on it. Okay.
He likes to dress well and described as a ladies' man.
Josh?
Correct.
Okay.
And I bet you can guess the last one, but he is described as an opinionated and smooth, funny charmer, but his temper sometimes gets to the best of him.
Okay, that's going to be Ty.
Correct. Do you think do you think he's always like walking on eggshells around him?
Who's walking around on eggshells around him?
Do you think it's like always walk around eggshells like around him? Like if you say one thing wrong, he's going to snap.
Oh no, I'm not scared of Ty at all. I mean, he's a great guy, but if he's going to snap over something, then chances are, I feel equally passionate about it, and I'm going to defend it no matter what. I don't really walk around eggshells.
Well,
yeah.
Do you see yourself? I can't explain how to take this question, but I'll just skip it. We haven't talked about Emily a lot in this conversation. How is your relationship with Emily since the real world?
I love Emily. She is my other half. She's, she's the North Pole. I'm the South Pole. We definitely have an awesome relationship, and she kind of, I feel like Dr. Evil, but she like completes me. We call each other twin, and we say the same thing all the time. She loves snowboarding. She loves cliff diving, bungee jumping, jet skiing, everything that I love. She is passionate about. I think in her video, it shows her like shooting a gun, and she has a little 9mm in her hand, and she's shooting the targets. And she and I are already talking about everything that we're going to do when she comes out to Colorado to visit me for the second time. So we're going to go snowboarding. We're going to shoot the guns. We're going to, if it were warmer, we'd go cliff diving off of a cliff into a lake and all that fun stuff. And so she's a ball to be around. And I love, if anything, out of this whole real world experience, I'm glad that I met her.
I don't mean to cut you off, but we have 5 seconds left. I'd like to thank you for calling in. And thanks for everybody who's listened to Mike, and I hope you guys continue to watch The Real World. And,
awesome, buddy. Thank you very much.
Okay, it's over. Thank you so much, Mike, for being the guest tonight.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
All right, bye.
Thanks, Tamika.